off then and grab some Z's.
Alright, see you then.
Yep, enjoy the showcase, guys, and I will see you next weekend, I guess. Also, for those of you who didn't know and are interested, we actually did an Oz Talk with One Crystal the other day, and hopefully that will be up on YouTube in a few days, so if you follow the Oz Talk, you can look forward to that. If you don't know what the Oz Talk is, shame on you. Yay!
Well, I don't think that I can talk and play at the same time, so...
Oh, you could probably just like mute yourself and then just talk in between matches, in between maps.
Okay, I will try.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest that maybe like the best thing to do is like have myself and Zach just kind of talk about the match, or about the song while you're playing, and then you give us a bit of insight before the song.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
That's what Tosh did anyway.
That'd be fine.
Anyway, yeah, I'm off. Enjoy, see ya, good night, have
See you
fun.
later.
Knock that beat. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to
Last
see this.
lap.
I want to see this next map pool. Quarterfinals. Let's do it.
I really want to see this one too.
Also, I'm not the greatest on insight about the maps. I know a little bit about like how mapping is done in Mania and stuff like that, but not enough to really give you guys like super useful insight to these maps as they're being played. So I'm just gonna probably be a little bit quiet, like do Zach, or let Zach do most of the talking for it, if he has anything that he wants to point out. Otherwise, it's mostly just gonna be me going, "Holy crap, that looks amazing," and that's really hard to do, as Juan actually plays the songs.
Oh, cool one. First one is really cool.
Are you guys ready for the quarterfinals map pool? I'm not seeing the hype right now. I don't know. You guys really think you need to see it? You seem awful bored. Who knows, maybe we won't get any more SDVX. Because all that sound Voltex. That's more like it. Maybe we'll do a check. Hey, what's up?
She checks Slack.
I should.
Okay, everything's ready, I think.
Oh wow. Really quickly, I'm just gonna mention. So Halogen and Yetian XC on the last song when they played Invitation for Mr. C, they both scored number 2 and number 3 respectively on that song during the match. If that doesn't make them a team to look out for, I don't know what does. Alright, so the first map we have is going to be Garyo Tensei.
Yeah, a map from LMP. We have seen some maps from him. He's a really good mapper. BPM and a lot of streams, some long notes also. A really hard pick, but also a really good map. Time to smash my keyboard.
So see, that's really like it's got about 1 minute 48 drain time on this song, 2 minutes in length, 200 BPM. And it was mapped by the user LMP Dash.
I think I remember this map some.
I've heard this song before. I've actually played a Taiko map of this. That's about it.
Yeah, the part with the holds, it really trips me up. Like, thankfully they're not too complicated, but just I'm just so bad at holds in general.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to get my client to actually display this properly.
Yeah, I probably should do that soon. I haven't moved from 3v3 yet.
These jump streams are just nuts to me. I'm not very good at jump streams, so I mean, just watching them play like that speed is amazing. Hitting the jacks there as well.
I can almost hit the jump stream. I think I have S-rank this.
Oh
Oh wow, that jack at the very end, the triple chord jack.
It was
Yeah.
the same thing.
That's
jack
pretty-
with the triple note.
Yeah, that's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it's a really stream heavy map. And with the long notes, it's really hard to hit those streams.
Alright, so we do have our next song, which is going to be Hellblin's Grief and Malice. This is a 2 minute 34 second long song at 200 BPM with a creator of Fully Rene?
Full
I can't
Rene.
pronounce that. Yeah, that's it. So have you played this one before, Juan?
No, it's the first time that I'm going to play this one. I have the map, but I didn't play it.
Yeah, I have the map too, but I haven't played it.
Alright, I guess we're all going to see this for the first time, guys, so we'll have to see how that turns out.
But this is from Rene, so it's going to be really, really hard. Really
I
stream
have
heavy.
about every single ranked map though, so.
See, we're getting into some long note stuff here.
Basically stuff that's too hard for me.
And right back into the jump streams. Jump streams mostly seem to be on fourth notes, occasionally an eighth one mixed in.
Yeah, these are some pretty rough jump streams.
A double trill catching Dwan there, actually. Oh, another set of double trills, staircases, all good. Yeah, this map seems to be pretty heavy in jump streams, that's for sure. That requires a lot of bursting. Like, in general, just consistency, I mean. Not bursting. Pretty heavy double triple usage there.
Yeah.
Well, this is harder than the previous one, that's for sure.
I'm pretty heavy on double trills and stuff like that, and really heavy on chord usage.
Yeah, the chord is probably the harder thing. Also, there is a pattern that it goes like 1-6 or 1-8, I'm not sure, and it alternating notes between stairs and
Yeah, at the very
broken
beginning, or was
stairs.
that the middle part there?
And the middle, yeah.
Yeah, that was where it it was doing the trills with the doubles, and then it switched over to doing the 1/6.
Yep.
Yeah, that looked pretty difficult, dude.
Okay, so we have another map that I never played before.
Yeah, this one is a map from the creator Crazy Star. The artist is Sasakure P, and the song is Boka no 16-Bit Wars.
Oh, I like this song.
The song is 122 beats per minute, with a length of 3 minutes and 51 drain. That's probably the longest one we've actually had so
Whoa.
far.
I
So
remember
long.
playing this on Step Mania a lot.
But yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the longer picks of this map pool, I'm guessing, from what we have seen so far. Most maps usually being around the 2 minute to low 3 minute mark.
See how this one goes. Really long one, so stamina probably will be a thing in this one.
Have fun.
Thank you.
I'm hoping for some really fast streams.
So far, it seems to be pretty early drums and
Yeah.
bass.
It gets plenty more intense though.
I'm liking the song though. Really catchy.
Yeah, it's a really nice song.
Oh, that was a pretty heavy burst section there.
Man, thankfully it wasn't too long.
Yeah,
Just
when they get
requires a
longer.
short burst of speed.
Yeah, short ones are a lot easier. Like when you have like this right here, this is where it gets kind of difficult. That kind of speed right there.
Now we get some real speed.
Yeah, I can see why fans confuse this for a higher BPM at this point. There's even a jack at the end of that, like right at the those stairways. They jacked into each other. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot harder than the Mania version.
But yeah, that entire stream had like a bunch of jumps mixed into it, and at the very end, it even had jacks.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I kind of feel like this might get banned a lot.
Considering the length, yeah, I mean, it's a long map, and it's also got some pretty hard burst sections in it.
Kind of disappointing.
I don't know, maybe some of the good teams will end up leaving it open.
Maybe. Would be interesting.
It almost feels like this one is a little bit harder than the last couple ones we just saw while we were looking at the map pool so far.
Oh, definitely. There's no question it is.
I mean, this kind of feels like it should be like maybe sort of like semi-final, not quarter.
Yeah, I would say this would probably fit better in semifinals. What the hell is Jax?
I'm actually kind of wondering at this point what. Wow, those jacks are insane.
And we see Juan still S ranking.
I mean, it would make more sense if everything was around the same difficulty as this, but this is just way harder than what we saw
Wow,
last.
what was that?
Yeah, even Juan agrees with us. Like, that looked so much harder than what we had seen so far. Look at that.
It seems fun, though.
Yeah, sure it is, but it's really harder than the last ones.
Yeah.
Like I was just saying a moment ago, like it seems like it's something that'd be better for semifinals over quarterfinals compared to what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think this is a semi-final map.
Yeah,
but still, well, it's one of the harder ones. It only is hard because of that speed and stamina. If you have stamina, you can clear this one. But this will be the new Trigger of Happy Violet Soul.
Yeah, really. Alright, so the next map that we do have for you guys is by the artist IOZ, created by Japetsky. The song is Cinderella Cage Transcore Mix. It is 2 minutes and 3 seconds of drain time with a BPM of 187.
Cool song. But I still never played this map before.
I've heard so many of these songs from Taiko before. A lot of the BMS stuff gets converted over to Taiko, so I like the songs, I just have never really seen the Mania maps with them before. I'm kind of interested to see how they get done in Mania. I should also probably go look up the BMS chart too.
I don't know why, but I am playing better now than when I was playing against Poland. This is sad for me.
I feel like this is going to be a really streamy map. Yeah, there's some pretty heavy doubles and triples usage in that. Oh man, and there's even some jacks mixed into that stuff too. Doing jacks while doing doubles is really hard. Both of them missing on that quick little 1-6 burst. Yeah, there seems to be some pretty heavy burst sections here, and there also seems to be a lot of like jacks that are mixed in, especially with jumps. Like the jumping. I guess you call them jumping jacks. I don't know. They seem incredibly difficult. Yeah, jump jacks. I'm gonna call them jumping jacks. The hell of everything.
I can kind of see this getting banned, just because the players just don't seem to be very fond of jacky maps.
I don't know. This map pool almost seems to be like a response to that. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, you don't like jacks? Here, have more jacks."
Have poker, no 16-bit wars.
Oh, that end.
Oh yeah, I just saw that end. That is a little bit extreme. Did pretty good though.
This map pool looks like a lot of fun. It looks very entertaining to like commentate on because there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on in the maps.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't get it. The first couple maps were so much easier in comparison. This just feels like there's like it feels like the first two maps were like, okay, we're gonna make the quarterfinals kind of easy,
They
and
were
then it's just like
us.
yeah, and then they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, JK, we've only got like 2 easy maps. The rest is hard.
Remember? No way. Remember when I told you that quarterfinal is going to be the biggest gap of difficulty? Well, this seems like it's going to be.
Yeah, I can see that. Are we actually doing the exhaust or the infinite for this one? Looks like we're doing the exhaust. Okay, so yeah, we're doing Zographos Verse 4. This is a 212 BPM song that has 1 minute 58 seconds drain time. It was created by Ichigaki.
Yep. Also about the last map, I think it's not as hard as it looks. I mean, if you play it, you will find it out, but it can be banned because there's so many bursts that you can miss, but I don't think that's the harder one of all this.
Yeah, the teams just kind of seem really... They just seem to really dislike bursts and jacks.
Yeah, like a lot of it seem to be kind of like, you know, jump streams, burst jacks, or burst, and then like jacks with doubles. That's a lot of what I've seen so far.
A Sound Voltex song has to be, right?
Yeah, gotta have that Sound Voltex in here. Whoosh, whoosh, bang!
It wouldn't be a map pool without it. Remember, we had the infinite difficulty for this as a warm-up at one point.
Yeah, I remember seeing that's why I was wondering if it was the infinite or if it was the exhaust.
And Intelizer went completely ballistic on it.
Well, I'm glad that the map pool didn't go like full crazy and just be like, yo, we're gonna throw you guys like the infinite difficulty at, you know, semi or quarterfinals.
I think that would definitely be a little bit extreme.
Yeah. Oh, those double triples though. Triplets, I should say.
Yeah, those look lovely.
Oh, we're getting some jazzy stuff here with some ghost notes. I love stuff like this where it's like really jazzy and you gotta be really precise in your timing. I wish songs did more swing stuff.
See someone saying that doesn't matter for USA if it's exhaust or infinite.
It's hard to say.
Okay, good map.
Yeah, you did pretty damn good.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Only 11 and 1 miss.
That one didn't seem to be as hard as the last couple ones that we saw.
Yeah.
Maybe Juan can tell me otherwise.
Or maybe it just played to his strengths.
But this map is going to be picked a lot, I think.
Yeah, it kind of looked
because
like one of those ones. Well, Sun Voltex, yeah. I was gonna say it just looked like a good map.
Yeah, also some good map. The Sun Voltex thing adds some cool stuff. I don't know.
Alright, so the next song that we have for you guys is by the artist Sun3, and the song is Apollon, or Apollo N, I should say. It was created by BBU2. It is 1 minute and 49 seconds of drain time at 180 BPM.
So this is one of the short ones, and OD is 7.5. So let's see.
Triple time.
Hello, Stain, is that you?
Pretty simple so far. Okay, it's not so simple anymore.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tricky.
Although apparently it's not that bad since they're just both going crazy on it.
It's kind of like a little intermission part there as we get into the harder version of the stairs.
Yeah, room for a breather.
Oh, and a bunch of jacks thrown in there.
Oh wow. What is Spawn doing?
And now we're just getting into the absolutely crazy streams.
Oh.
Both of them hit the burst section there, though. That's the spot that I feel like a couple players will end up missing during the actual match.
Those triplet jacks though.
Oh yeah, those are just cruel.
Like for the players that are going to be playing them, like for players of that caliber, I can't expect it to be too hard, but it can definitely trip them up regardless.
It would have been even worse if they actually continued using those triplets while they were doing the long notes as well. But they stopped doing triplets once it got to the long notes.
Oh, the jacks with the long notes were too OP for me.
That was
just like
a
double
really
jacks doing
good
that?
run though.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Hopefully you do that well during a match.
I'm really looking forward to this week now. Got a nice selection of songs here for the Mappools so far.
Yeah,
Though
this
some of them
Mappool is
do...
really cool, I have to say. At least for now, I think it's the best one so far.
Alright, and the next song we have is by the artist Izayoe Sak, and it is Blue Planet. This was created by Shoegazer. The song has a length of 2 minutes and 2 seconds of drain time with a BPM of 147.
It's Mary Rose map.
Oh wait, whoa, did I open the wrong thing? I think I opened the wrong thing. Whoopsie. I apologize. I had the wrong thing open there. Yeah, there's a Jin no Kaze. I'm gonna go get the stats for that really fast. Whoops, I kind of jumped ahead a little bit. Jumping the gun. Okay, so for this one, yeah, Jin no Kaze, it is done by WA Remix Celis. Creator is Mary Rose. Length is 1 minute 40 seconds of drain time at a BPM of 175. I apologize for that, guys. I jumped ahead. You guys got a spoiler.
Look what you've done.
It's okay, guys. That was my plan all along. Clearly, I wanted to give you guys a spoiler. Just had to make you think I messed up. Some pretty jump-heavy streams here. I like how they just throw those mini jacks at you every now and then, just to see if you're really paying attention to the song.
Yeah. This seems really hard to get good accuracy on.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
can
coverage
see.
you can miss.
I can see that one being banned. So that seemed like a pretty, well, it's short. It did seem like it was pretty difficult to be consistent with.
This can be the next Trigger Happy Violet Soul also. I think this can be banned a lot.
Anyways, okay, so yeah, remember that song I was just talking about a moment ago? That one by Izayoi Sak? Yeah, it turns out it's called Blue Planet. It's done by the creator of Shoegazer. It's 2 minutes and 2 minutes, or wow, 2 minutes and 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 2 seconds long at 147 BPM. So please enjoy. I'm going to like go get a glass of water before I, continue messing up commentary.
Really low BPM, this one. Probably a lot of 1/6 things.
Those checks looked fun. Since they're just not too extreme and those little short bursts. I can actually see this getting picked a lot.
I return. That was a pretty tricky verse section there, and it definitely got a lot harder from what I just walked into. Seems to be very quick bursts of notes here. lots of 1/6. Some pretty difficult stuff towards the end of this song anyway. Yeah, this seems to be like really quick bursts with mixed in jumps, and then it just, I don't know. This is looking pretty hard. I don't know what you saw, but you said this is going to be a common pick.
Maybe. I think that might not be as true anymore.
This is a really technical map. Really hard.
Yeah, I just caught the last half of that, so I don't know how easy the beginning was, but that looked difficult to me towards the end of it.
Well, yeah, the first half of it was pretty simple. But then it just got progressively harder. MC Stein, he's really liking this pool. It's actual hard stuff.
Yeah, for us, like, hard stuff translates to fun stuff for them. All right, so we do have the next map coming up here in just a moment. It is going to be a map from the artist Soleil. Whoa, wait a second. We're not. No. What happened here? I lost the order clearly. Don't do this to me.
Having some trouble now?
Yeah, apparently, like, my tabs got all messed up somehow, so I lost my order. Rip.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and quickly open that up again.
Next is Renatus.
Okay,
oh
yeah, that works. Apparently,
yes.
next one is gonna be Renatus. I'm gonna try and fix my tabs really quick.
This is a really nice map. I really like this map.
Yeah, this map is absolutely incredible.
It is so fun.
I really wanted to see this map in the pool sometime, like in the
Oh.
quarter or the round of 15.
Okay, so I was just being messed with my lock tab here. I see how it is. Okay, so, yeah, so the next song is Soleil Renatus. This is the version done by Tidek. It is 3 minutes 46 seconds of drain time at 182 BPM.
It is so fun though.
This was selected as a warm-up in a match today. I don't remember what map.
I think this is the hardest map I've ever S-ranked.
Man, lock tab, you make me sad. You made me feel like I was gonna mess up again, and it was your fault this time. Why you do this to me? This did end up being mapped by quite a few people when the mapping contest that was the all mode one was happening. Unfortunately, that one didn't run too well. I kind of wish it did because I was helping run it at the time, but either way, kind of glad that we're seeing a lot of the submissions that were made actually showing up. Pretty tricky jacks there. Looks like the long note section there finishing up. Oh wow, that was kind of cruel. It has you doing like kind of like a slow trill there, and then it just goes into jacks at the very end of it. Before that, that was kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't look very very easy to play. This is pretty difficult stuff, guys.
Kibo, why? In the best part of the song.
As Swan slowly cries about missing, I'm assuming.
At least you got a nice slow part to catch your breath. Getting a lot of 200s there, Wand.
I know this doesn't really have much to do with the map, but Starry is actually still holding full combo. Really impressive. I feel like we'll actually end up seeing this one a little bit. This one doesn't seem like it's too much more difficult than the earlier songs that we had. And it doesn't seem nearly as hard as some of the other ones we've seen. Other than a couple of the jacks in that, I mean, it seemed like it was relatively easier than the things we've seen so far.
Yeah. I think it's also the fact that it just flows so well.
Yeah, that's right. Saki's got the reason.
So yeah, it was Soleil Renatus, and we should have the next song coming up for you guys in just a moment. Gonna wait until they switch to that on the stream.
Oh, more whoosh whoosh.
Alright, so next map we're gonna be looking at here is going to be Z's Wish Upon Twin Stars. This is a map that was created by LMP Dash. It is 1 minute 55 seconds of drain time at a BPM of 200. I'm a pretty big fan of some Z music, so I mean, I like this song already, but I can imagine how this particular song would be pretty interesting for Mania.
I'm a fan too.
Yep. Also map from LMP, another one map.
I'm noticing those double trills into a mini jack finish are becoming a lot more common as we see the this map pool. pretty difficult burst section there. Even caught Starry out there.
Yeah. Though this doesn't seem like it's quite as hard as the other stuff.
Oh yeah, this definitely doesn't have the same difficulty as what we saw a little bit earlier, but it's still, you know, I feel like this is probably going to be one that we'll actually end up seeing picked. Probably won't get any bans. But that could quickly change as we get to the end of this here. Yeah, this is still looking like something that I can see picked here. It doesn't seem like a ban-worthy song.
Yeah, as you said, Tasha, this is not the harder one, but I think it can get potentially banned by some teams.
I mean, like, right now it just doesn't seem like it, because after we've seen some of the harder stuff, I feel like there might be more harder stuff coming up, so right now it seems really unlikely that it'll be something that is worthy of banning. I guess we'll have to see what the rest of the map pool is, though.
Over complex physics. Oh my god.
Alright, so the next song is by the artist Camellia, and it is Over Complexification. This song was done by Starry Dash, and it is a 1 minute 50 second drain time at 190 BPM. Yeah, we're gonna get to see Star play on their own created map. That's gonna be kind of cool.
These are some interesting bursting patterns.
Seeing a lot of drill usage, that's for sure.
Yeah. Looks pretty fun though, still. Basically, as long as there's not too many holds, I'll like it.
Seems like it's got a pretty good flow to it too. It seems pretty balanced, you know, hand-wise as well. Though that's not really a big thing until you get to 7 key, I guess. I'm sure some 4 key person is going to correct me and tell me I'm wrong. That's okay though.
Juan seems to be really good at this stuff.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a really impressive score.
Nailed that ending.
Okay, I think that map will be picked quite a lot.
You think so? It looked like one of the
Yeah.
ones that, yeah, it seems like kind of around the same difficulty as what we were seeing like earlier in the Mappools showcase.
Yeah, people seem to lean towards basically whatever they can get the highest scores on.
Oh, come on. No.
Oh,
This
boy.
one. Oh,
So-
no.
It's not the extra
Yes.
or the super hard difficulty,
Yeah, but
but
still.
It is the Maniac difficulty basically, and it is High Speed Music Team Sharpnose Mama. This was mapped by Arkwine Oliveras, who is actually one of the players in the Mania World Cup.
Arwin, run this, please.
It has 2 minutes 16 drain time at a BPM of 175.
And a rather frightening background.
I still say this background basically reminds me of Annie.
Oh yeah.
If Annie was like smiling at you creepy with white eyes. And pointed teeth. So that bursty section at the beginning looked kind of hard, but it was just really the same patterns repeating there. It's not really crazy like some of the harder burst patterns we have seen.
Still seems really tricky.
There's actually some 1/8 in there. That looked pretty cruel. Yeah, this does not look like a very easy map to play. This one here has got some pretty difficult jumps in it. Mixed in with those holds as well. That can be pretty can trip a player up pretty easily.
I saw a mini jack snuck into one of those little slider or hold patterns. Oh my.
This is really fast.
This map.
That was really fast burst at the end, but it looked like it was pretty simple patterns if you can keep up the speed for it.
Yeah, that wall did not agree with you at all.
Anyway, go ahead.
Well, but you have to hit the first note. That's the complex thing. If you hit the first note nice, then you're going to do all the thing nice.
But if you miss it, then everything gets messed up. Yeah, that's the same as any really difficult streams like that.
Well, you can also
in
just
any mode.
trip up at any point during it. You just get a little bit off beat, and then you just do terrible.
Yeah, those kind of maps where there's like really heavy burst sections, if you don't hit that like first couple of notes, you're gonna really struggle, and if you don't continuously keep the speed that you need for it, you're just gonna mess up everything. Alright, so the next song is from the artist Blackie. It is called Black Rose. This was created by Mary Rose, has a 1 minute 46 second drain time and a BPM of 180.
Yet another map that I had, but I've never played. Doesn't seem too complex so far.
I'm not gonna lie, as someone that hasn't really played Step Mania or really any Florkey games actively for a long period of time, this still looks absolutely nuts to me. But I know that it's not that hard in comparison to what it could be.
Oh, well, basically, I wouldn't be that good at it either, but I can understand that the higher ranking players would just completely destroy this like it's nothing.
That was tricky though, right there.
Yeah.
It caught Juan Crystal off guard there. That burst section though, they both hit. I could imagine that would catch somebody off guard though. And those mini jacks that are getting snuck in there all the time, those are pretty cruel. So how do you feel about those trills, those double trills turning into like a bit of a mini jack at the same time you switch to another trill pattern? That looked pretty.
Those patterns are hard. Like
Yeah,
drilling with double notes with left hand and then right hand, and then you have to combine both hands. Like they're called 1-2 and 3-4, and then 2-3 and 1-4, and it's hard.
Yeah, I like that first thing I noticed when you hit that the first time you missed it. I knew that was going to be something that people would really struggle with too. It's really hard to just kind of get both your hands, you know, suddenly switching that pattern to that pattern.
Yeah. But I think if people train that map, then it's not that hard.
Alright, so for the next song we have another Z song. It is going to be Origami. This was done by the creator Blocko. This song has 1 minute 54 seconds drain time with a BPM of 98.
Oh, it went from calm to hectic really fast.
A lot of C this time in the Mappool. I mean XI.
Was there a lot?
Yeah, I think this is the third one.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice. I knew. I only remembered one other one.
That didn't take very long to get to be a pretty hectic stream there. There's a lot of burst mixed into that. This seems like it's going to be a pretty, I'd say, technical snapping song. Beats in this are pretty trickier. Like, they're a lot trickier to follow than what we've seen so far. Mapped very well, though.
Yeah, this seems like it's pretty well put together.
I'm just waiting for some of these piano rolls. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't give you really any breaks. You got to go right into those burst sections and just go right back into streaming at the same speed you were at before. That's really kind of hard to do. Requires a lot of control. And look at that ending, too.
Yeah, the ending is the hard thing of this map. If you manage to hit it quite nicely, then you have a good score.
Alright, so that was actually all of the free mods, and we're going to show the tiebreaker now. The tiebreaker is another Camellia song. It is Lunatic Rough Party, the long version. This was created by Ishigaki. and has a 4-minute and 30-second drain time with a BPM of 120.
120, best BPM.
This almost feels like it's 240, to be entirely honest, just from that part there. Oh, no, it's 120, okay. All them Tuhu songs. Tuhu.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, this is gonna be. If we get to a tiebreaker in this one, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah, this is gonna be so great to watch.
But these aren't even easy rhythms, too. These are pretty difficult rhythms to follow.
I'm gonna have to try this myself sometime. This looks really fun.
Them long notes, though, the staircases, though, catching Starry a little bit. And that's only the first third of the song. We still got another 2/3 to go.
Gallops
Oh,
everywhere.
and we're speeding it up. Oh man. That's really cruel. Just switching to those specific patterns is so hard. Some pretty heavy long notes here. Oh man, I can definitely, if there is a lot of teams that get to this, I can see a lot of teams struggling with that. For any of the players that aren't very good at long nose. And we're just gonna get faster.
And you feel it.
Oh, look at that burst.
Oh my Jesus.
Look at that burst. There's even jumps thrown in there. Are you guys hyped for this? I hope some of you guys are excited to see this played next week.
We better see this played. Oh, that was a nasty little jag.
I missed that one, unfortunately.
It was a jump jack, and there was like 8 in a row.
Yeah, I looked over at the Twitch chat for 1 second, missed it. There is one thing I will give to glitchy music like this. It does give a lot to mapping.
Barry, this map cannot get vetoed or banned or whatever because it is the tiebreaker.
Look at those long notes go. Oh man, the speed changes. I am so excited for next week. I really hope there's a tiebreaker. I really do.
Wow,
So do I.
this is so cool.
It'll be so exciting to watch that happen.
So what were your thoughts on that one there, Juan Crystal?
I really like the map. I mean, the cool thing about this map is that you have all the stuff together. I mean, you have BPM changes, SV changes, you have long notes, you have doubles, you have triples, you have streams, you have jacks, you have everything, and that is a really nice tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's nice to have something that tests all of your skills.
But I really like this one. I mean, I can't imagine myself playing this one. I mean, imagine the tension, the pressure of being 4-4 and then going for this tiebreaker. Like the nervous.
Well, guys, that was the Mappools showcase. We are finished with that for now. We are going to be closing up the stream here shortly. The next set of matches will be happening starting next weekend on either Saturday or Sunday, depending on when the schedule is set up. If you guys are interested in what the schedule is and you want to make sure you can be there for the matches, be sure to check out this tournament schedule under the stream there. You can find it. Just click on that link. It'll bring you to the wiki, and it'll have all the information you need. It will take a little while to get updated with the new times and all that stuff. So be sure to check on it when you're done. Anyways, I am Tasha. I'm joined with Juan, Crystal, and Zach, and we are going to be signing off, guys. So see you guys later.
See ya!
Bye!